Hey everybody, it's Shelly. All the buzz out there is about Google Plus, but let me tell you something. There are circles on Facebook and they're called distribution lists. I did this video about a year ago on the same topic. So I'm going to update this and I'm going to thank the Jackson Clinics up there in Virginia, one of my clients, give them a shout out for this idea to go ahead and explain how to do Facebook circles, or as Facebook calls them, distribution lists. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, here we are on Facebook, and the reason these are important to you is you can take your friends and actually group them or put them in circles, as Google Plus calls it. How do you do that? Well, you go to this drop-down menu right here and select Edit Friends. And the reason this is important to create lists, we'll go ahead and create a list, and we're going to call this one the Jackson Clinic, is because once you have this list created, you can communicate just to that list. Don't have to be going to everybody like your family, your friends, etc. So we're going to call this the Jackson Clinics and create a list. And now that I have that list created, I can add people to the list. So going in and editing, we can say we want to add multiple, and it'll load your friends that you can select either individually or actually type in their name. So here's my list. I'm just going to go ahead and start checking different folks. It's going to show all here in a minute. I'm going to select a few people to be in the list, or I can just type in a name and start typing in names, and it'll go out and search anybody with that, and you can add them to the list. So we'll go ahead and save that list as the Jackson Clinics. And as you'll notice on the left-hand side in Friends, you'll see these are all my lists, and there's the one I just created. Now here's why that's important. When I go back to my home page on Facebook, which is my news feed, there's two reasons I want to use that list. I want to just send a status update to that list, so I go in and customize, select the Customize from the drop-down, and you'll see specific people. Look, specific people. And when I type in the Jackson Clinics, you'll notice that that pops up. That's one of the lists. I'm going to go ahead and save that setting. And now when I send out a status update, this is going to go just to the Jackson Clinics list. So that's a really cool feature, because now you can see that's where it's going to go. It's not going to go to friends or family or anything else. Just remember, you want to go ahead and send this back to what you want it to be, friends of friends, etc. So we're going to go ahead and just not send that out. The other great way to use this is if you want to see just that particular distribution list that you created in your news feed, you can use the drop-down menu here and go ahead and choose one of your lists. And I will go and find the Jackson list. Oh, it's not in there just yet. That's interesting. Oh, because it's under the Jackson Clinics. And now I will see in my news feed just the people that are in that list. This is important for business because you can segment or put these people in circles, as Google calls it, and you can then not only see what they're saying, just that particular group, but you can also communicate in a status update to what they're saying. This is Shelly Ross with Springboard. I hope you got something from this. And if you did, I'd like you to do two things. I'd like you to go like my page on Springboard, and also you can join my mailing list where you'll get video tips. And go check out the Jackson Clinics. They have a cool site. They just have been up for about 30 days. They're up there in Virginia, and they do a great job with physical therapy, helping people. So talk to you later, and have a great Friday.